Hi. So I'm tucked up, ready to go to bed. But before that, I thought I'd do just a little update. So after every video that I make, even when I ran the shop and used to do my videos there, I used to have a little wobble afterwards for the next day or so, thinking, oh, like, should I have like pressed post on those videos? Anyway, I thought I would share with you a little bit of the reaction from the one that I made before this. And it's been quite heartwarming today to have received quite a few messages from people just like expressing their thanks for voicing their thoughts. And yeah, I kind of knew this anyway, but I'm clearly not alone in thinking that things in mental health services and social services, etc., all the multi-agencies, it needs to evolve more. We know that anyway. But I think one thing that's actually come out, especially today, is been told the same stories. So like nearly identical stories of kind of events with the Sutherland Centre and other places as well. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that it just appears like they're not grasping it. Like it feels like they don't know how to deal with like adult neurodiversity at all. Like it's just not equipped currently to deal with it. What was really fascinating though was a discussion I've had talking about the Oliver McGowan training that's been rolled out across, I mean it's obviously been rolled out nationally because it's come into domestic legislation, so all the NHS trusts have got to comply and do the Oliver McGowan training for autism awareness. If you're not aware of it, it's how to put it in a short thing. So Oliver McGowan basically was inappropriately treated in psychologists and psychiatric care. I'm not really sure what you want to say, mental health services. And it wasn't, his autistic traits weren't recognised, acknowledged, and basically, to cut a long story short, sadly he lost his life due to that, which in a way is, I don't know what the exact outcome is, but I'm sure it's along the lines of manslaughter probably. Anyway, his family fought for change, and they succeeded and had it put into legislation that all people working in mental health services and psychologists in the NHS, unfortunately it doesn't, bizarrely it's not stretching to private psychologists at the moment, hopefully it will in time, but yeah, they all have to have either a tier 1 training, which is an online course, or a tier 2, which is a more intensive course. And there's a lot of training still to be done, as it's apparent that it's not in place still. But the conversation was interesting because the person was telling me that actually there's a realisation by a lot of workers that they themselves are neurodiverse, which they never realised before they did the training, which is completely fascinating, probably not surprising. I can think of one person in particular who I've personally had to kind of, or just been in dispute with in my personal life, who is in just complete denial, I think, that he's ADHD or something going on, who works in mental health services, which makes me wonder, like, oh my god, I think it's going to open a can of worms, like for other people in that sector. But yeah, I think there's a lot of movement, and I think a lot's been realised, and the NHS is a slow moving body, but I think there is quite a tsunami on the horizon, to be honest, that they are going to have to deal with because they don't have a choice. And this is what has come out of, yeah, my talking to people who have messaged me in the past, you know, yeah, whatever, 24 hours. Because you're going to have all these children who are coming through who have been picked up for learning disabilities, neurodiversity, and you've got the flood of late diagnosed as well. And those children are going to hit 18 and they're going to go into adult mental health services, and yeah, you're going to have to face up to, like, you're going to have to evolve for us adults as well. So it's going to be interesting. I have spoken with today, this evening, a force to be reckoned with. And a lot of you know her probably, and yeah, that's Michelle from Pegis, and yeah, she's a bit fiery as well. She won't mind me saying that, but yeah, she is a person of reason as well. She's puts a sensible hat on, and we've had a long chat and things. So yeah, there's a little plan rumbling in the background. Anyway, I'm not going to talk for ages because, yeah, you don't want to hear me chat for too long. And I'm really tired and, yeah, I need to go to sleep. But I just wanted to share with you that, yeah, I'm glad I'm glad my words kind of, touched, some people, resonated with some people. And I hope, I hope it makes you feel not so alone, and I hope we can create a little bit of change somehow.